90-Day Fiancé star Rob Warne is wanting to marry Sophie Sierra for the wrong reasons. The British woman is finally realizing Rob's true intentions. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. 90-Day Fiancé star Sophie Sierra had a sudden epiphany about Rob Warne during episode 12, which finally confirms why the American man stays with her despite their arguments. Sophie is a 23-year-old biracial woman from London, England. Sophie grew up wealthy thanks to her rich grandfather. She went to private school and had fancy vacations while growing up, and Sophie is currently making a living by creating social media content. Sophie's backstory revealed how privileged she had been, and Rob, meanwhile, was struggling to find a livable space in Los Angeles. Rob mocked Sophie for wanting a bathroom inside the apartment and when she asked for a duvet. He always found ways to remind Sophie that she'd grown up rich while he came from a humble background. Rob was struggling to find work in modeling and acting while he brought Sophie to LA on a K-1 visa. He also proved he was not interested in Sophie by choosing to flirt with other women online. Rob could only have been with Sophie for one reason, and that was her wealth. He didn't show Sophie any respect in the relationship, and even lashed out at Sophie's mom, Claire, when she judged his messy apartment. Sophie wanted Rob to be nice to her mom. Claire had been respectful of him, but he snapped at her to remind them that life had been hard on him, and he was doing his best. Sophie realized that Rob was jealous of her upbringing. She recalled him telling her about how he'd had it really difficult all the time and that she should feel lucky. Sophie said that she was grateful for her upbringing, but she was his fiancé in the end. She said she wasn't someone Rob should be jealous of. Sophie believed Rob had a weird resentment towards her because she was raised differently from him. When the cameras followed him outside, Rob kept saying that he was proud of the life he was building for himself. "I don't got no roommate. I don't got no parents helping me out. I don't got nothing," Rob told the cameras. He didn't want Sophie and her mom coming and telling him what he should have been doing because they didn't understand the struggles he'd faced in his life. Rob may have wanted to get some sympathy from Sophie's mom, Claire, for the way he was living, and wished that she would offer him and Sophie a better place. During 90-Day Fiancé episode 3, Rob and Sophie were at Venice Beach, admiring the properties in Santa Monica, when she asked him how much a house would cost. Rob looked up the prices online and saw that it would cost them $25,000 a month. "I feel like me and Rob would be a lot happier if we lived near the beach," Sophie said during her confessional. Rob, who was next to her, told her that she could try and ask for help from her family if she really wanted to live there. "How much you got on you?" the 90-Day Fiancé star asked Sophie. When she said she didn't have anything and couldn't make money because of not having a work permit, Rob replied, "Well, when you can work then maybe, yeah." Sophie had dissociated from her wealthy family since she was 16 or 17 years old and had started waitressing. Sophie wanted to be independent and not ask her family for money. Rob was adamant about Sophie asking them for financial help. Rob may have started dating Sophie because of her privileged background while knowing that she could always turn to her family